morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? And welcome to Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast. And this is your daily devotional for September the 12th, 2021. We are coming out of Genesis 8, 1 through 22. 1 through 22. Genesis 8, 1 through 22. And I just want to say that it is a pleasure and an honor to give you the word in the morning so you can start your day off, okay? And there's nothing like it when you start your day off with the word of God, okay? So let's get into this Genesis 8, 1 through 22. All right, babies. All right, let's get busy. Hello, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Hello. So, let's get into Genesis 8, 1 through 22. And God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged, the fountains also of the deep, and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him, to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. And the dove found no rest for the sole of her feet. And she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand, and took her, and pulled her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet another 7 days. And again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, was the earth dry. And God spoke unto Noah, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl, and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imaginations of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. All right, now we see that in this chapter that the rains have stopped. The rains have stopped. It is after the 40 days and 40 nights of rain that the rain has finally ceased. And Noah wants to see what is happening. And he sends out the raven first. And the raven returns. Raven returns. And he realizes that that it hasn't, the earth has not dried yet. Earth has not dried yet. And then he decides to send out a dove. And the dove finds no rest for her feet. She returns to the ark and and the waters are still on the whole earth, because she has not found rest. So Noah decides to stay another 7 days in the ark. He decides to stay another 7 days. And then on the 7th day, he decides to send the dove out again. Okay? This time, the dove returns with the olive leaf plucked off. Then this was a sign that Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. Yet he stayed another 7 days. And this time when he sent the dove out, she did not return. And that was a sign for Noah to know that it was time for them to leave the ark. It says, she returned not again unto him anymore. And it came to pass, say 600th and first year, the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And God spoke to Noah. God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with them, and bring every living creature with you. Said Noah and his wife, they leave the ark, and then Noah decides to build an altar for God. Build an altar to show his loyalty unto God. He decides to build an altar, and he takes every clean beast and every clean fowl and offers them as a burnt offering in the praise of giving God honor, which he is due, for allowing them to go through what they went through, with God instructing them along the way. And this is how he shows his appreciation to God. He does a burnt offering. He just gives God everything in that moment. And then God says, and the Lord smelled a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the imaginations of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. These are the words that God speaks after Noah has given his burnt offerings. God says, Noah, you have done well, and I will never do this again. No matter how the people get with their imaginations of evilness, I will not do this again. God has given man another chance to get it right, and he's starting over with Noah. And you think about it, how many times has God given you a chance to step away from your evil ways to get it right without hurting you or harming you, or or just just take you away from here? God has dedicated himself to us as humans, that he says, I will never do this again in all of creation, no matter what they do. I will not do this again. We see back in chapter, in the previous chapters, that God says, I wish I had not created man, because I did not know they were that evil. They were like this, that they would turn out like this. And he said, I regretted making man. But then he says, I can start over again. But I'm going to pick one, and that was Noah, to start over with him, his wife, his sons, and their wives. He could start over. How many times God has given you a sign that you should start over? How many times has God given you this opportunity to change your life, change your ways, change your mannerism, change everything about you to do good? How many times? Sit back and think about it. Sit back and think about it for a minute, because God has been so good to us. We are not in that time where he was like, okay, look, I'm going to just go ahead and take y'all out. I'm tired. I'm weary. I'm worn, and I'm just like kind of fed up with humanity. I have made you to be kind and loving and be fruitful and multiply in the earth. But you have taken everything. Your imagination is evil. Your imagination is evil. But how many times have I turned around and just given you chance after chance after chance? God, he makes this vow. He says, look, I just not going to do this no more. I'm not going to destroy everybody. I'm not going to take them out with a rain. I'm not going to take them out with whatever is happening. I just know that there are some good people still in this world, and Noah showed him that he was still for the Lord. He was still devoted to God and what God wanted him to do. He listened to his assignment, and he was chosen by God to complete this assignment of replenishing the earth. So, I just want you to take time out today and think about how many times has God given you grace? Has given you grace to start over again. And I want you to think about what evil have you committed that hurts God's feelings, hurts his heart, hurts his pride, hurts his just loving you. He keeps loving you anyway, regardless of all the evil that you do. But he keeps showing you grace and mercy. Okay, people? So, I want y'all to have a blessed day. And like I say, love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, babies? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. It has been an honor to read to you this passage. I thank you for listening. I thank you for supporting me. I thank you for everything that you do. Take out the time in your day to listen to this podcast. Thank you to all the people all over the world that take out their time to listen to my podcast. Now, we have some new listeners. We have new listeners, child. We do. We got some new listeners. And they come from Barbados. Okay. This podcast has been listened to in the following countries: Ireland, Nigeria, Germany, India, Singapore, Ghana, Gambia, United Kingdom, Canada, Philippines, and Barbados. Yes, we have new listeners. We have new listeners in Barbados, and want to say welcome and thank you for listening to Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast. And I want to say I love y'all, and y'all have a very blessed day. Okay, babies? I'll see you next time. Hello, everyone. Sharice Johnson Moore here, owner and CEO of LBM TV. At LBM TV, our objective is to give you programming that will invigorate, motivate, and inspire you. Our programming will provide you with insight, in-depth knowledge, and solutions in your daily living. We can be seen on every smart TV, smartphone globally. We're located on the C1 Media Smart TV app, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Google TV. So get ready to enjoy positive, uplifting programming for your daily living here at LBM TV, where we care about you. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Sharice Johnson Moore here, and I have something special for you. Okay, I'm starting a new streaming channel, and it is entitled LBM TV. Okay, so I want to get you seen in front of 4.5 million people. Okay, you know how many people that is that you could advertise your business to, that you could put yourself on front of the people to be seen? 4.5 million people. Oh my God, that's a lot of people, right? So I'm opening the door for all of those that would like to advertise on my TV channel, LBM TV, an opportunity to really get in front of the people. You can contact me through lbmtvmedia@gmail.com for further details. lbmtvmedia@gmail.com for further details. Okay, so I want to get you seen in front of 4.5 million people. Okay, so that's on a daily basis. And I wanted to let you know that I support all businesses. Okay, so come on in the room and get seen on TV. Okay, all right, babies, I love you.